Hello, my name is Cathy Rosewell Jonas, and I am the author of Bringing Home the Mountain, Finding the Teacher Within. Here's my book. And in the book, I talk about a lot about the path. I give plenty of examples as well as my life experience of being a very serious spiritual seeker. And it took me to India and Nepal and finally Bali, where I was seeking to find this enlightenment. And I don't say that there's secrets in my book, but here I'll tell you that there's a few secrets that I reveal in this book that may be really helpful along the way on your own path. The first is what we're looking for is actually our own awareness. It might seem just very difficult to understand or even to believe it, that we're seeking so hard to find this thing, this state, enlightened state that maybe we're going to stay in all the time. We'll never have any problems in our lives, and everything will always be seen with great clarity. Well, some of those things are true, is that our perception of our lives definitely changes. But in the same, at the same time, the part of ourselves that has always remained the same, that never changes. And that is actually awareness. That's consciousness. So actually nothing changes. We stay the same. So that's why it's easy to say right now that what we're looking for is our very own awareness. This awareness runs through you, it runs through me, it runs through everything. All the people, so we're not separate from these people that we think we are, that we're a separate identity. It's not that way. It's that if we can trust that consciousness is that awareness we feel. And what I mean by awareness is that we can just take a moment here, just to take a deep breath, or just a normal breath, but just tune to your breath just for a moment. So we breathe in, and we feel what it is to be ourselves. We're not trying to change anything at all. We're just feeling the presence of ourselves. So just do that. It's not our thoughts. We're dropping below the thoughts. Any thoughts that want to flutter by, they can do that. But we're just going to tune in to the unchanging quality within ourselves. So we just do that for a second. All right. This that we're finding right now, underneath the thoughts, is what we're looking for. It's just isn't complicated. We make the search extremely complicated. But when it comes down to it, this is it. And as we follow like a path of Zen, or as we begin with a beginner's breath meditation, that we find like the breath was our beginning practice, and we might even think it's too simple. Follow the breath. Oh, that's only for beginners. I was one of those people. Thought it was only for beginners. In the end, the breath is what takes us home to our own hearts. And the more we can drop into the space of awareness, the rest happens on its own. It happens. What happens, as one of my favorite teachers would tell me, once you turn the wheel of Dharma, it turns you. So it's just to tune into the present moment, to feel this presence. Namaste.